My last video, I did a breakdown of a lower body workout of things you can just do at home with no equipment other than a backpack filled with books. We're going to use that same backpack filled with books for today. I'm going to show you a few different movements that you can do to target some of your upper body muscles. So this is more of a basic workout, but depending on what your fitness goals are, if you're just looking to stay in shape, this might be sufficient for whatever you're trying to do. Someone trying to maybe lose weight, you can implement these training strategies along with some cardio and some proper dieting, and you should see some success. I'm going to show one set of each exercise, 15-20 minutes, all you need. So let's get right into it. Exercise 1A is the push-up. For those who can't do the traditional push-up, I'd recommend going off your knees. Now, I'm using the backpack here to add a little bit of resistance. Now, I hit 20 reps here. I'd recommend in most of these to hit between 12 and 15 reps. This is going to be based on your fitness level, so don't let however many I did get in your head. You might be able to do 40 of these, or you might be able to do 2 or 1, or maybe none. So don't let that get to you. 3 sets on that and moving on. Exercise 1B is going to be Superman. So Superman's kind of an odd motion, just simply laying on our stomach, lifting our upper body and our lower body, trying to actually target our rector spinae muscle through our back. This movement can be challenging. If you're noticing that it's tough for you, you can try pulling your arms in at your side. That can change the way this feels, make it a little bit simpler. Same idea with 3 sets on this for about 12 to 15 reps and moving forward. 2A, shoulder press. Now, this is the one exercise I'm actually using weights for. Like I said, you can get creative with this. Use maybe soup cans, water bottles, fill some jugs up. You can even just use your hands and just rep this out for a certain amount of time. So I did 15 to 20 reps. 10 pounds is not a lot, but over 3 sets for 20 reps, it can be challenging. If you're interested in my weekly uploads, click the subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the future videos. Now we switch right into bicep curls as our 2B exercise. When we pronate out like this, we're basically using our rib cage as almost a preacher curl, an anchor point to allow us to curl up. So it eliminates any type of swaying or cheating with our arms moving backwards, which can make this more challenging. Now I rep out 15 to 20 reps for 3 sets. Exercise 3A is going to be flies. Now flies, I always joke around and tell people, imagine you're just practicing hugging. It's a similar motion. We want to make sure we have a slight bend on our elbows, take some of the strain away from the biceps. Now it's nice and controlled, same philosophy. We want to focus on the control. Don't worry about the speed of this movement. 10 pounds actually can be challenging for some people on this exercise. Make sure you start light, see how this feels for you. Now 3B is going to be a skull crusher. Now the skull crusher, it can be dangerous. We want to let the weights drop down to the side of our head and extend away. We rep that out for about 15 reps. You can look at my elbows. They're stationary, they're locked in place as I rep this out. We don't want to get a bunch of elbow sway. If you notice you have it, you might be lifting too heavy. Try lightening the weight and moving forward. 4A is going to be a dip. Now you can see my setup here looks a little bit dangerous, and I will say it is a little dangerous, so just be careful. You actually don't have to put your feet up like this. Wish I would have recorded it with my feet on the ground just to show you the simpler version, but basically what we're doing is dropping our butt down and actually lifting with our triceps, the back of our arm, and I recommend kind of a similar philosophy with 12 to 15 reps, although this movement is quite a bit harder, so if you can only hit like 6 or 8, that's fine. Do what you can. You can make it easier by putting your feet on the ground. If you do have the ability to put your feet up like that, we can make this exercise more challenging. 4B is going to be a side raise. As we do a side raise, I try to focus on control, just like I mentioned, like every 5 seconds. One of the simpler movements to get, we basically raise our arms up to the side. What I don't want to see is people really throwing their body into this. There's no need for that. If you're throwing your body into this, you can lighten the weight. This exercise actually is pretty challenging because our shoulders are not typically very strong. We're putting them in a weak position. Simple enough with bringing our hands up and back down. So you might notice that 2 to 5 pounds might be sufficient depending on your fitness level. Same thing with this movement, 3 sets for about 15 reps. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.